safety replica programmed to self-destruct in 1 hour. The patient was stabilized and transferred to an unknown location immediately after the surgery, leaving Elena alone in an operating room tainted with suspicion. She knew she had only minutes before the deception was discovered. She left the hospital through the service entrance, avoiding her car and taking public transportation to the outskirts of the city. While traveling, she connected the chip to her portable terminal, and the files revealed a conspiracy that surpassed her worst nightmares. Her brother hadn't disappeared. He had been the chief architect of a social control system based on memory manipulation, and now he was being held against his will to perfect a version that could erase the identities of entire populations. The chase began almost immediately. Elena found herself fleeing through dark alleyways as surveillance drones scanned every corner, searching for his heat signature. She arrived at the coordinates the patient had given her, finding a hidden hatch beneath the ruins of her old childhood home. Descending, she encountered a state-of-the-art technological facility that stood in stark contrast to the dusty surface. There, in a glass cell, was her brother, but he wasn't the man she remembered. His eyes were empty, connected to a network that processed data at superhuman speed. He looked at her, and for a second, a flash of recognition crossed his face, but it was cut short by the colonel's voice booming through the facility's loudspeakers. "We knew you'd come here, Elena. Your brother isn't the prisoner. He's the system's central CPU." Elena grasped the tragic irony of her situation. She had spent a decade mourning a dead man who had become the engine of a digital tyranny. With the military team sealing off the lab's exits, Elena made the hardest decision of her life. She couldn't retrieve her brother's body, but she could free his mind. Using the original chip he still carried, she uploaded a sensory overload virus she had originally designed to treat severe trauma. The system collapsed in an explosion of data and fluorescent lights, wiping out all the corporation's servers and returning her brother to her. The peace of eternal oblivion. When the authorities finally broke down the gates of the compound, they found only Elena sitting on the floor, holding the hand of a man who was finally at rest. The conspiracy had been dismantled, but the personal cost was immense. Elena Vance vanished from public life that very day. Some say she lives as a hermit in the mountains. Others claim she now leads a network of informants protecting the mental